What is up everybody, I'm Mear and welcome back to another episode on the Kingdom Chronicles server. And this week we're gonna be working on what we started last week, and that was this giant building which fits our blast chamber, which blows up concrete for us, which is quite awesome. Let's take a look at it. Let's see how much this thing has worked, because this thing has worked over hours in between episodes. I filled up most of these concrete boxes again with concrete because it was depleted quite a lot from building this. So now we got enough resources to go from something that looks like this to something that looks a little bit more like that over there. So first things first, I didn't finish the layout of everything last week, so we're gonna start that. I'll also go around with the foundation and put in some dirt as well, and then we'll do the detailing after that. Not much has changed since the last clip, but I've added in a stairway at the back, at least the place where the stairway is gonna be. So we're gonna have an entrance over there into this building that will be just for like troubleshooting problems with the blast chamber, and then we'll have some stairs coming down and meeting the terrain that we're gonna build next. I brought with me a lot of coarse dirt. I got some diorite as well, because that we can turn into andesite. So I'm gonna go around this thing and start placing in the terrain just like we did over there, and then we're gonna gradually work our way up to the top of the building. So scaffolding, well, the foundation is first on the list. Foundation and terraining is now in place. Of course, it's not finished. This whole area needs to be filled in with coarse dirt, but I don't have time for that now. So I'm gonna give you a quick look around at how it looks. I need to place in like the andesite slabs, which will help it, well, it will make it look a little bit better, but that is something for, well, we'll do that last. And then as there's a block missing here as well, 2 blocks actually, I need you to be, come on, to be this gray concrete, which is looking very much better now. I've placed in a hill over here, and I didn't want to make this edge look that flat, so I placed the dirt up on the foundation as well, because it did look a little bit flat with just having the coarse dirt at this layer. So I built it up in some places, and now it looks really cool, and we need to keep that team going. So if we expand this, we need to put in little hills and stuff like that, so it looks a little bit more organic than just a flat plane, which is what we have right now for most of the places. But that said, we need to move on to detailing the building itself, because now it's just a blank canvas and we need to put some detail into it. And I've got a lot of blocks to do that. Like I said, I've got, where are all my blocks? Okay, we got a bunch of smooth stone over here, then we got all these boxes full of concrete, and I'm gonna grab some quartz as well. I also have like these like colors, so maybe we'll mix those in. Probably the yellow, because that's like the accent color I've been using. But I'm gonna go up to my storage system, grab, what was it? Oh yeah, the quartz, and then I'll just take it bit by bit. I might start with this small thing, because I think that will be easier. I could be wrong on that, don't quote me on that, but I'm gonna start with this block over here, and then we'll move on to the bigger ones. This little cube is now done, and I think it looks pretty cool and pretty detailed. The roof on top is not done. We need some carpets to make it spawn proof and stuff like that, but we'll worry about that once we finish the whole detailing of the building. And that said, we now need to move on to something a little bit bigger, and I'm deciding which one of these 2 cubes I should tackle first. And I think I'm leaning towards the big one first, because this isn't gonna have to use, well, we're not gonna put a tremendous amount of detail in these surfaces. There needs to be a pipe coming out for the input line over here as well. So yeah, let's tackle the big cube first. I still got enough resources, so I can just go ahead and finish it. Something happened while I was building this. and I'm quite excited about it. So I'm gonna just look up, we're in my storage system, and you can probably tell, if you got a keen eye, what has changed. Do you notice it? If you did, congrats. If you didn't, it is this over here. We now have connected textures for glass and all other kinds of blocks, which means that we are now running Optifine on 1.15.12, and I'm quite excited about all of these connected textures. That makes my base look so much better. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's amazing. Oh yeah, okay, I really like this, but today we're not gonna talk about that. We are working on a building over there, and as you can see, I've done some work on it. So let's take a closer look. Last time I left off with just this cube being finished. Well, mostly finished. I still need to prevent mobs from spawning on it. But I've added in this side, which is still needs preventing mobs to spawn on it. And that over there is gonna be the input pipe. And I'll show you some other pipes that I made on the other side of the building in just a second, so you know how that is gonna look. But I'll probably build that off camera because it's got redstone bits and I don't really know how it's gonna look and stuff like that, and I don't really want to get into that this episode. And I also finished this side, and it has a big window to look at the redstone. And I was like, maybe I should add in a small window so you can look at the explosion. And that's exactly what you can do from over here. This window, this is centered wide at the TNT explosion area, and over here you can see the pipes that I was talking about earlier. And we're gonna probably put like water in this, and then put soul sand in one so the bubbles go up, and then magma blocks in the other so the water bubbles go down. That looks like there's water being pumped into the building and water being sucked from the building, which I think is a pretty cool detail. And then up there, I'm not really finished with that. I think I should probably not go too far back because I've walked off this edge like 17 times already. But over there, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 spots, and that will be an ideal location to put some letters. So I think we should add in letters saying B-O-O, so O there and O there, and then an M, spelling boom, which is quite fitting and quite a cool name for this farm, I think. We got the creeper phase on that farm, so we need something to do, well, say what farm it is, and I think that would be quite good. So I haven't finished this side yet, and that's, I think, something we'll do a little bit together. I'm gonna explain my plans for this area. This is gonna be like the office building part of this. So we're gonna have like a nice entrance over there. And then this side, I'm not really too sure, but I need to hide up these leaks from over that side. And there's some more, a bit of yellow over there, we can just about see it. That is from the other side, so we'll probably have to put in like a rim of stone. The stone, what is it called? Stone slabs? Smooth stone, that's what it's called. So we need to put that around the edges, then we need to put like a window on this side, that would be cool. And then I put the pipe. Okay, so you need to put the window at the top, and then at the bottom will be like, well, we can't build any lower than that block over there, because that wouldn't make sense to have like a pipe through your office space. But we might do some inside area for that, decoration for that as well, because we still need a storage system for this thing. But I need to put in some stairs, put in a window, put in an entrance, and then we need to finish this side as well. So that's what's next on my to-do list, and then we'll take a look at it. I finished the office side of the, well, let's call it a factory actually. So I added in this staircase, which takes us up all the way to the top, and I haven't done any interiors yet. I made a doorway into the building for once. That's one of the few ones that has it. But we'll work on this another time. And let's take a step back over here. Oh god, what's happening? So we can admire the whole view of this side of the factory. So I added in these kind of vents at the top and some detail. Then I added in the window, as I said, and then the pipe on this side. You already knew that, so I didn't change anything over there. And with that, most of this building is now complete. We need to add in 2 more details. One of which is the letters. I also added in like a nameplate over there, so I kind of put like an O for office and then a 1. So this is office building number 1. And maybe we'll have some more, I don't know. We'll see how far we get with this project. But I also need to fill in these ones with the water and the soul sand and magma block. So I'm gonna do that. Also fill in the nameplates, and then we'll take a final look at this building. Well, there you have it. The finished building is completed. We still need to mob-proof it. The inside is quite scary. We're gonna go in there for a while, I think. But this building is finished now, and with that, we are also gonna finish the episode. So if you liked it, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you back next week with another video. Bye guys. Bye.